You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your hosts, Chels, Dre, and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your three hosts, Chels, Dre, and Reg. Me and Dre together in the house this time.
I didn't get the invite, so I'm at my crib. That's fine.
Yeah. I actually came over here because I thought you was gonna be here, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
He had everything mixed up.
Yeah, I did. I thought
you had that shit mad mixed up.
I just listen. I thought you were gonna be here, so I planned everything around today. Oh, my girl, my dog, Chell's coming. I'm going to the motherfucking crib. Your ass is not here. So,
have that same energy, but for like 3 weeks from now.
got you.
3 weeks.
Yeah. Got you.
How you feeling, Chelsea?
Y'all know I got a whole attitude, but I'm good. Everything's fine.
So besides the obvious, because I think we know why you got an attitude, but talk to us about it. Tell us what's up with your attitude?
Wait, why do you think that we'll get into that. My attitude has nothing, well, it has something to do with that, but most of my attitude stems from other things.
Okay, so that's what we want to know. We want to know about that.
Oh, you want to know my life?
Yeah. I mean, we here.
Oh, it's just, work stuff. Just a lot happening at work, and being in school it's becoming overwhelming, and I need to figure out a balance. That's all. Soon come.
How long have you been trying to figure out this balance? I'm just asking. I'm not putting you on the spot.
Yeah, you did. For a couple weeks now.
For a couple weeks.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But the thing is, new things are constantly added to my work plate.
Gotcha.
So it's like I'll find a happy medium, and then like bang, that happens. So I'll be fine though.
Okay.
I'm grateful to still have a damn job in the middle of a pandemic, so I can't complain.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people are getting fired. So I thank God every single day that I have a job.
At the place.
Don't say my school name. Yes.
I said your place of employment.
Yes.
Yeah. So is it cutbacks or is it just?
It's like, thank you for your services. Here is a severance package. We will keep you on our health insurance for the next 2 months, but you out of here.
What does severance package look like?
So again, I am thankful to roll over out my bed and get on my laptop and still have a job every day. So I try not to complain too much.
Okay.
What about y'all? What's going on with y'all? Y'all together, reunited.
Yeah, actually we were together last night too.
Again, no invite, but cool.
Oh yeah. But my man, he came out and supported me. We had a couple drinks, some wings. I had to get out and clear my mind.
Right.
From yesterday's events. We'll get into that, but yeah, I had to get out the house and get off of social media and just
good.
be out mixy a little bit.
Yes, mixy.
I ain't seen him in a minute anyway. It's been about 3-4 weeks.
Right.
And y'all you haven't been home, so of course. Yeah. Because I was gonna say y'all live in the same town, but you weren't there.
Yeah.
So
good vibes though, man.
You guys look great together. So adorable.
Get the chance to catch up with my guys. It's great. It's a great time. Man. So I can't complain.
Same old thing for me, man. Just work, taking care of the babies, making sure the babies are good to go.
Always.
Work. The work was kind of had a was fast paced to say the least. But I mean, I'm prepared for it. I'm built for it tough. So shit. I'm just counting down my days till I can walk away and ride off into the sunset.
Right.
That's when the real magic gonna happen. The real bucks come in.
Absolutely.
So.
Okay.
Hey, mine's the bullshit. Life's great.
Mm-hmm. And most importantly, I'm back in Mikasa.
Hey.
Yes, and not in that dungeon.
One more twin beds.
I know. He said with an S. I had 3, but I was only sleeping on one. Listen,
you didn't push it together?
Well, because I took the small sheet from the bed upstairs from when Shania was smaller, but
Right.
it only really fit a twin bed. But I was definitely tempted to go to Walmart and buy me like a king.
I would have bought king size and pushed all them bitches together.
Motherfuckers
I
together.
definitely did.
Yep.
I
Definitely
did.
did.
All right, man. Hey, listen. We might as well go ahead and get into it. I know. The energy's gonna drop a little bit, so I'm ready. I want to get into it, get out of it, so we can get
Just in and out, in and out.
Little zip.
So yesterday, we got the news that we've been anticipating, and we, for the most part, we knew what's going to happen anyway. That we was going.
Right.
I was.
What's the news? You didn't say the news.
Well, I'm going to give it, but so for me, I was praying for the best, what I wanted, but I already was trying to anticipate the worst, which was grand jury basically did not indict any of the officers for the murder of Breonna Taylor. So actually, I was watching the press conference when Drake texted me and told me, and I was already like a little off anyway, just watching it and trying to understand what he was saying and the verbiage and all that other shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, he texted me and I was like, I think the press conference had just came on. I think the news had just came out when he hit me, and I was like, man, like, I don't know. I honestly don't know why it took me by surprise, because I already had that feeling, and I think we talked about it earlier. I don't know if we talked about it on the last episode or not, but I know it's basically like we did talk about it, kind of sort of. Once we said the settlement had came out, we was like,
the writing was on the wall.
Yeah. And then because as y'all know, I was there in Louisville. So once, like, my trips there, going, in the city, seeing shit, and then of course we see on the news that they was boarding shit up, prepping the city for. I'm like, yo, like, hopefully they doing this shit just because they don't know. They don't know. They're just anticipating. Okay, the wrong news come out and shit happen, or just a precautionary measure. But they knew. I'm convinced that they already knew. That's why those measures was taken. Even I went to Louisville Saturday. They were doing the same thing. I went Sunday. I went to the Muhammad Ali Center, and they actually had roadblocks up. They had a bunch of shit boarded up. I went to the Breonna Taylor mural again because some of the people I was with haven't went, and that's something that they wanted to do and take pictures.
Right.
So we went there and actually saw, but I don't know. I don't know what else to say, man. I don't know. I was very emotional when it happened. When the news came out, I cried a little bit. I've never met this woman in my life, but it definitely affects me. It affected me. I was kind of emotionally, I was sick, but I don't know. I was I guess me being in shock about it is just, actually having some kind of hope that, we will be taken in consideration and actually get justice.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, I can go for me. I'm extremely disappointed in this wanton endangerment. First of all, I didn't even know what the fuck wanton endangerment.
Yeah, I was like, when they said, I was like, wonton, like Chinese.
I was saying,
what the fuck is this?
Garbage all the time.
Fucking egg rolls.
What?
What are we talking about?
Egg rolls like wonton. What?
Right. So when I looked it up, I educated myself before I even typed it to Reg. I looked it up to see what the hell was going on. And it being a Class D felony. Is that what it is?
Right. Right. It's like the most minimal charge you can give someone, like
probation.
And
basically slap on a fucking wrist.
Right. And so, for someone again, and I'm sure our listeners have heard it, but the guy basically, first of all, one former officer gets charged first and foremost, and second of all, he got charged for what? Shooting up a wall, man. Like not shooting up a person,
Not shooting her, but endangering the neighbor.
endangering the fucking neighbor,
firing into another.
Her name
To the actual woman that they killed.
nowhere on that name. So what are we really doing here? How can you really, again, this is a prime example of fuck black people, and guess what? We gonna finesse you. We already finessed the family, so
Right.
we gonna finesse y'all. Deal with it. And the way I'm dealing with it, man, is I'm angry, dog. I'm ready to fucking slap somebody in the mouth. But
that's real.
I was told that not to give up hope, and I won't. You know what I mean?
It's hard. It's hard not to.
It's very hard.
It's hard.
Yeah, but I keep in the back of my mind. I say, you know what? If the stuff that I'm doing now is going to affect my kids and my grandkids and my great grandkids, so I mean, it's not about me at this point. The same thing our parents and our grandparents, and our great grandparents, hopefully that they thought about. It wasn't about them at the time. It was about us today. So
yeah,
it's unfortunate, man. It's some bullshit.
And I text both of y'all the same thing. I was like, hey, the Lord was looking out for me. Like,
it's real.
I'm not in Louisville because I probably would have been out there.
Yeah, not probably. You would have.
I'm 100% sure I would because I was yesterday. I was feeling some kind of way, and actually, after I left the spot that me and him was at, I got home. I was just looking through Twitter, and someone had sent out a message in Columbia, South Carolina. They said 8:00 we're having a emergency protest at Columbia State House, and I said, and I saw that shit like 7:00, 6:30. I would have gotten in the car and went down there, went to Columbia.
Yeah,
but I think
you did the right thing by hitting me. You did the right thing. I ain't gonna lie, you did the right thing. I don't know
because we were texting. He was like, I don't know if I should go alone. I don't know if I should hit up Dre and see what's what. I'm like, nigga, whatever makes you feel better. Yeah. I just want you to be okay in this current space. So I'm glad he hit you up, and I'm glad y'all went out.
So yeah, man, we were out and about. I didn't even want to pick up my damn phone. You know what I'm saying? Right. I didn't want to get on Instagram. I didn't want to, you sit back. I knew that we were going to discuss it in and out, but the whole purpose of us being out was to not even.
Right.
Yeah. And we didn't even really discuss it that much. I mean, it was just like I said to him, I was like, Dre, they fucked us again.
It's like it's the elephant in the room. You feel it. It's there. But you don't really want to address it because that's the point of coming out or going out is to escape.
It's probably about a 2-minute conversation. I was like, Dre, they fucked us. They got us again. Da 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 da. He said, well, yeah, I said something. He said something, and then we start talking about the game, other shit. But
what you got? What you think, Chelsea? I know you got some.
So I didn't. Reggie's the reason I found out about the charges or kind of what their decision, because yesterday was a very, 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 very busy day at work. So I wasn't on my phone. I don't typically sit in front of a TV when I'm working. So even when he told me, I couldn't really process it just because I was so busy in meetings and everything. So I was like, all right, I'll read shit about that later. Right. I can't do it right now. But then later came and I was able to read it, and I just was like, I wasn't shocked. I wasn't surprised. But it's just like, fuck. Just I was kind of holding out hope too, just like Reggie said, just because this time around it felt different. June felt different. With George Floyd, it felt different. Just the energy, the kind of spotlight that we were getting, the things I was reading, the things I was seeing, the things I was a part of, the movement. Yeah. I was like, okay. It was different. Like this might,
It was attention, basketball,
right?
Players, sport, everything.
Right. And this was across the globe. This was international. So I'm like, okay, all right. This, you know what I mean? We're going, yeah. And then nothing. Like the usual happened. So I was like, fuck. And it didn't, like, no lie, it ain't really hit me till today. Yeah. So yesterday I was kind of just like, duh, of course this happened, because what did we expect? And for me, I was doing a lot, and I was telling Reggie, I was doing a lot of just finding out about all of the things that happened prior that led up to this, where it's like, damn, they kind of had this bitch set up from the beginning for these charges to not even come about. And we haven't had that conversation yet. But so it just kind of, it was for yesterday, it was just me validating my kind of pessimistic feeling of, okay, well, we knew this was going to happen anyway. So being able to read a bunch of shit and to validate what I had already thought, I was like, okay, duh, of course. Like, why were you excited? And then I was mad at myself for having hope. And then today is just like, fuck. So today, I didn't cry yesterday. I cried today. Today was just like yo, that could have been my sister. That could have been my friend. That could have been my cousin. That could have been my neighbor. Like, that's our sister. And she was killed. And literally, she has no justice. Like, none whatsoever. Not a sliver of fucking justice. This cop being charged with wanton endangerment, you might as well spit in my fucking face. I would rather you do that than to charge him with some bullshit like that, because that means nothing. That means absolutely. He's charged for for endangering the motherfuckers that live next door and not for killing the woman that was on the floor in front of him.
And the max is 5 years. The max.
He's not gonna fucking get that. We already know.
That's the point.
That's the max. Like, so even if he got like 5 years, you like, this woman's dead, bruh.
Right. I mean,
and then for the, what was it, the attorney general or the governor to say that,
I got a whole set of feelings about that nigga.
It's like, you barged into their home unannounced. He is protecting. He has the right, with a registered weapon. He has the right to protect his home.
According to yesterday, according to from what I heard today, some I'll call him the phantom witness.
Right.
The phantom witness.
That one phantom witness heard them yell police before they used the batter ram or whatever the fuck.
Said, "Oh, okay."
And that's a whole different story from what initially came out.
Right.
Even the police officer said something different. The whole story is a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Because
I saw the police report. Did you see how the police report was blank?
Right.
Nothing. Not even her.
But even though, okay, so they knew who they were looking for. They've been watching this apartment all day. So why, if you know who you're looking for, why are you busting down this door?
Right. If you saw no indication.
If there's no people, the person that you're in there that you're looking for is not in there. You know what I'm saying?
There is no indication of that person being in there. Then
that same night they arrested the person that they were looking for a couple miles away, like on the other side of the city or some shit.
Right.
But I mean,
the world has watched us. The world has watched us be made a mockery of once again.
So I'm going to switch gears on this one a little bit because just so a lot of things, processing everything that happened yesterday, talking about, it made me actually, and I told you this earlier, it kind of made me question my job, my occupation, my service to this country. And you know, as being looked at as personnel in the military, you know, we're supposed to be country first, which, I mean, say what you want. You saw his face, whatever.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but then I had to realize why, and I love the Army. It's taking care of me. It's taking care of my family.
Mm-hmm.
But to put in perspective of what I do and why I do it, you know, kind of cleared things up for me. And I was a young guy trying to figure it out, going through school, doing whatever. Had a job taking care of myself. But, you know, the young lady I was involved with, she got pregnant.
Okay.
You good?
Oh yeah, I had hair in my mouth.
But so the young lady I was involved with, she got pregnant, and that is the reason why I am here in the occupation I am today, because I took it upon myself to make a better life for my offsprings.
Right.
You know, so that's what I came up with. It wasn't. It is. I can honestly say it's not country. I care about the country. I love the country. This is the only country I know, but
Right.
this country doesn't feel the same way about me that I feel about it. And I'm 100% comfortable with saying the reason why I do what I do or am doing is because of my children.
Right. Yeah.
And any way I can make a living or a better life for them, I'm going to do it. Whether it's doing what I'm doing now, or if I got to go on the street and hustle, I'm going to do that. So that's actually what I came up when I thought about that. Like when I start questioning myself about what I'm doing for my country versus what my country is doing for me.
Right.
And I mean, I don't know. It bothers me a lot because I put myself in danger a lot for this country, a lot. And just to know what can happen, and then the second, third, fourth, fifth order of effects
Right. Yeah.
it's not in my favor.
Right.
No.
My family is not, in the favor. I mean, it's easy to throw some money at whatever. I got a what, 250,000?
What's that?
Or 5,000, whatever they're gonna give us for your SGLI, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. They don't, but I mean, whatever. I mean, no money, to me, no money is enough. Even this the 12 million, I don't think it's enough. And all the they took this money, so why should we they shouldn't have took the money, because there's people out here in the streets fighting for them and fighting for justice and demanding justice. So them taking this money is da 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 da. I'm done, because this shit's gonna take
This
me
can
to a
go
whole
on
different
forever.
avenue and bring out a whole different set of emotions and feelings, and honestly, I don't want to say nothing that's definitely going to be taken the wrong way. And then we are on a platform right now, a bunch of multiple DSPs, and there's plenty of people that feel the complete opposite the way that all three of us feel. And
Right.
I know I can be standing in front of somebody's desk tomorrow. So
Yep. But always and forever rest in peace, Breonna Taylor. And we are sorry.
Yes,
We are so
love you,
sorry.
baby.
Sorry.
Absolutely.
But right. Which years?
So RBG. That actually happened Friday. The new, I don't know, the 2020 is, I don't know.
It's been some shit. This year sucks.
Like it's some weird shit. Like, I don't know. We should actually be conditioned to, when Monday starts or Friday comes.
You just know.
Who's next?
Who is it?
Who's next? Because like a couple Fridays before RBG was Chadwick. Like,
yeah, basically a couple. But even when I log on to like Twitter and I see trending topics and I see a name, I'm like, damn. Depending on the name.
Respect to you for even looking at the name.
If it's somebody like God forgive me, if it's somebody like Garth Brooks or somebody, I'm not gonna pay as much attention to it as if it was Chadwick Boseman or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just me and the love for my culture. But just when I see a trending topic and I see a name, I'm like, oh, let me go ahead and let's see what's happening.
I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying.
The fact that when you see a trending topic, that you aren't saying, well, what did they do good, right, or what they got going on? Mm-hmm. You're thinking to yourself, R.I.P. 2020 has been shit.
Because before he came over, I was on Twitter looking and I saw Allen Iverson, and I was like, oh my God, let me dig it. Let me click on this real quick. But he was actually talking. That's another subject. He was actually talking shit about somebody else, but whatever. All right.
Okay.
But yes. So back to the queen.
Notorious RBG.
Yeah. It's this plays a big part in November 4th.
Nigga.
A tremendous part.
Nigga.
Excuse me.
I don't know. Maybe I'm the naive person and I don't believe shit stinks till I smell it. But I'm gonna hold that hope and hope for the best, wish for the best, pray for the best. And when November 5th is here, I'm like, God answered these prayers, and I hate to even put it in his hands or his lap like that, but I don't know.
RBG, man. She was so pivotal to the progression of women, the progression of disadvantaged people. Like, the amount of shit she did for women is crazy.
Yeah.
Had it not been for her, we would not be able to sign mortgages. Had it not been for her, we would not have maternity leave. We would not have equal pay. Like, there is so fucking much that this woman did. And even before she became a justice, just all of the kind of hurdles that she had to jump. I remember, I think when she got accepted to Harvard Law and was about to graduate or something like that, that they made her and the other women in the class stand up and defend their position in the class and tell why they thought they should be there instead of a fucking man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? So she just, man. I can go on for days about this woman, but she's a fucking icon. Even until her, on her deathbed, one of the last things that she said, or like a quote that she passed on, was, "And my fervent wish is for them to not seat a new justice until the election until the new president is, presided over," whatever the case may be.
Imagine
because
that.
that's typically how it's supposed to be.
Imagine that. This clown we got, he's ready to throw away ballots in an election in general.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But it's just, man, that's a huge, like, when I found out she died, I just, like, I kind of sunk. I was out. I just kind of sunk on my seat and just like, fuck, we're fucked. Like, my entire group chat was like, we're fucked. Everybody said we're fucked.
Definitely took a big hit.
Because now we know that Trump can put anybody in that seat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guess what we're looking at? We're looking at this AG that was in Louisville.
Trump can put anybody in that seat. And
the AG was a candidate.
He's one of them. There are multiple. It's not just him.
But
anybody, it does not matter. Anybody that's in that seat is going to be a conservative, and that'll be 6-3. So it's gonna fucking suck. However you slice it.
Yeah, right.
We don't need Mr. AG from Louisville in there.
We don't need a conservative. Period. I don't give a fuck who it is. It doesn't need to be a conservative.
Absolutely.
Conservative equals
like it does. Like, if they're like, we're fucked. We're simply fucked. And don't let Trump be elected again. Oh, it's curtains. It's curtains.
Oh, man. Listen.
So and people don't understand why it's so important to fucking vote, bro.
It is.
Like, you have to vote. I don't give a fuck. I really don't like both of these niggas neither. I don't really vibe with Joe more than I do. Like, Trump is trash, but Joe, I mean, he But guess what? Guess who I'm voting for? Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. I'm sorry, 2020. Because I'm picking the lesser of the two evils, and I'm thinking less about party and just about the country, yo.
Right.
Like, putting aside my feelings about either candidate, I'm not willing to sacrifice another 4 years.
No, I'm with you.
I simply do not want to do that. And any motherfucker that says, "Oh, I'm not voting because votes don't matter, votes don't count," I'm gonna need y'all to go back to history class, do some YouTubing, figure some shit out because votes do matter.
They got to go to YouTube University. History classes don't teach them.
Listen,
I'm still
whatever class,
I'm still
somewhere. Go to your local community college,
I'm
take
still
a
going
history
through the
class, whatever.
steps of educating my daughter on voting and importance because she is in the mind frame that she does not care about either of these candidates. So why should she?
I mean, neither do I, but we gotta we still have to vote. And I want people to stop thinking
You
so big
understand
picture.
the reason and why you need to versus this will actually be one of her first times actually being able or eligible to vote.
Right.
So
I want people to stop thinking so big. Like, obviously, the presidential election is the big thing this year.
Right.
But that aside, it's these local elections that affects you directly.
Exactly. Especially when
Like
times like for prime example, when you say local elections, when you talk about, the pandemic or whatnot, what did President Trump, what did he do? He said, okay, if you guys are gonna open up, I'll put it in the power of the governors.
exactly. He put everything in the power of the governors. Nigga, you gotta vote locally so this shit won't have like come on. Like, I just want people to just be smart.
He didn't, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, you can't point it. Can you really, like us down here in Governor Kemp, can we really say, hey, we can say, we cannot say, President Trump, you did this, you did that. No, we have to turn and look right and say, well, old boy made you, gave you the authority to make the decisions. And you made the decision, and now we sick, now we fucked up more. So it's on you.
Right.
Like you said, start with the local,
we're not even gonna talk about
local
Kemp,
vote.
because Kemp trying to shit on our black queen anyway.
Oh, you talking about Keisha Lance Bottoms?
She can't do what she want to do.
Of course not.
But what was how do you feel about the RBG?
Again, man, it was a major blow. Like I said, it's unfortunate. Again, fuck 2020. It came at a bad time. Not to get too spiritual or too biblical, but I guess the big homie upstairs called he needed one of his best soldiers to come on home, and
like, damn, you couldn't let her stay. Just feel like a little while longer.
Here for a second.
Like at least until January.
Give us a little bit more time. But like I agree with you, Chels.
Yeah.
What she did with women, definitely innovative, man. Definitely an icon, and she will be missed. I won't lie and say that I was very, very in tune with everything that she did. So once she passed, I did have to go do a little bit of homework, and once I did,
yeah.
I was blown away. So I'll say thank you to the work that she's done at RLP.
Yeah, and the fact the balls that she had,
and your daughter ain't even at that stage yet. You know what I'm saying? Your daughter's gonna have opportunities that she may not have because of her.
Absolutely.
So I mean, it's
major. The balls that she had to kind of, a lot of the work that I do, even like my undergrad and all this other stuff, a lot in politics. So I'm very familiar with what she did. The balls that she had to go against what the other Supreme Court judges voted for. Right. Like most judges don't dissent when it's a lot of times it's pretty much unanimous or like they're on the same page. There was so much shit that she dissented from for the sake of minorities, for the sake of illegal immigrants or undocumented people. I don't like calling them illegal immigrants, for the sake of women. Like, nah, nigga, that's not right. And I don't agree with that. So I'm going to dissent from y'all bullshit. I'm not going to just, there's not going to be herd mentality. I'm going to speak my mind. And most judges didn't do that. And the fact that she was a woman doing that in this position, that's primarily male, primarily white male. R.I.P., man.
Yeah.
I can go forever, but I won't. Lighter topics. Let's talk about fucking
look at this
Instagram models. I don't know.
So what's your favorite Instagram model?
I don't follow Instagram. I literally just said that so we can switch gears.
Listen, I'm not. Yeah, I was gonna put you on the spot, but I am.
What's your favorite porn stars? I know y'all watch porn.
I don't have a favorite porn star.
You like them all, huh?
No. Oh man. Well, if I had to pick one,
Dre, what's that face?
if I had to pick one, it'd be an amateur one like myself. Even though I have those videos out.
All right, so what's next? What's next? Because I'm sick of your shit already.
Okay. I like that.
All right. So Charles, let me set the mood for you.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You're married, right?
Am I?
Intimate marriage, relationship. You and this guy are like everything. Actually, you're not married. You're about to get married. He approaches you and say, "Baby, I made me an OnlyFans the other day. Got a couple videos of myself jacking off or whatever. I've been making a couple $100. How do you feel about that?"
I will feel away because you didn't tell me before you posted it. Less about what you're posting. Weirdly enough, I kind of don't mind
So
that.
let me tell you the scenario. What if you meet this guy and
how the fuck we go from an engagement to some nigga I just met?
Because that was too easy for you. That's an easy out because you can easily, because just as you just did, why the fuck am I just finding out about this? Why didn't you talk to me before I made it?
You saying she can ride that?
Yeah.
Ride that one.
Right. So he had it prior to y'all dating or whatever. And then let's say once y'all got serious, he told you that he had OnlyFans. He has videos up there.
Okay.
But so since y'all have been dating, y'all have been exclusive. He hasn't made a video. He hasn't been with anyone. But that is something that he is looking to continue. Let's not say outside of you, but let's just say with you. So how do you feel about?
You don't have to do it with me. Okay. He can do it on his own. Nigga, I wasn't a part of that to begin with. I don't want no parts of that.
But so he's in a relationship now, and he wants to take it to another level. Let's say, okay, I don't have to do this with other women or random women, or I don't have to jack off for the camera. I have a woman here. I have somebody I'm seriously committed with, and we can do this together.
So what are you asking me? Are you asking me, do I want to be a part of his videos? Are you asking me, am I okay with his videos?
So the whole thing, how do you feel about it? Are you, how do you feel about it? Are you in the videos? Are you directing? Are you giving him ideas like, hey, this is what women like to see? You should do this.
I'm not in the videos. Again, I wasn't in them shits prior to. I don't want no parts of that now. I want to say I would feel as if I didn't mind from somebody not with somebody making OnlyFans videos.
So let me stop you real quick. Does he? So with you saying no, I'm saying so with you saying that part, does he have to delete it? Does he have to stop it?
No, I just said I'm okay with him doing it. Why would he have to stop it?
Okay, go ahead.
No, I wouldn't. It's not like, oh, you're with me, so you got to stop this thing that you were doing prior to being with me. That takes a lot of security within your relationship. You have to trust them. They have to trust you. You have to be comfortable with people seeing that of your man, and knowing that what he does is in no way, shape, or form affecting your relationship, and go from there. That's tough though. I don't think most women would be okay with that. I like right now being a woman I'm not with no man. I'm not in that spot. So right now I can say, oh yeah, I think I'll be cool with that. It might be different once it happens. I walk past a bitch on the metro watching my nigga jack his dick off. Then I'm like, wow.
I'm glad you said that curveball. So
wow.
So you out, girls' night out, y'all out drinking, smoking hookah, whatever y'all do. And one of your friends, she was like, girl, I follow this nigga on OnlyFans. He get it in, and she show you the video, and she'll do. She hasn't met your guy yet.
Well, if it's my friend, she's met him, so there's that. But even if she didn't,
I said yet. She hasn't met him yet.
Even if she didn't meet him, if it's just his dick, I don't expect her to know him by his dick. So even if she did meet him, she wouldn't know that's his penis. I'd be like, sis, stop watching that, please. That's my boyfriend.
Ah,
Stop, please. But again, this is the territory this is what comes with the territory of being with someone with that you have to be confident, you have to be comfortable in that. Of course, if my friend's watching it and if they genuinely don't know, I'm like, sis, that's my whole boyfriend. And of course they won't ever, not around me, watch it again. But what people watch outside of me, I have no control over, because once it's on the internet, it's there.
true.
So that's all I got on that.
Man,
Drake's like, nigga,
If
no.
the girl told you she had OnlyFans.
okay. She tell me she got an OnlyFans. Honestly,
Well, so I'm gonna change it for you. From the jump, your first date, she said, I got an OnlyFans.
I mean, obviously I'm gonna go look at it, see what the hell she got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta check the
See
oil.
what I'm working
I gotta
with.
check the oil, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to do that. I would hate to say that I'm going to judge her based on that off that OnlyFans, but I'll be sitting here lying saying that if I said I wouldn't judge her off of that, I'll be lying.
What are you judging her on?
I think for real, for me, you know, when it comes down to I guess it depends on what's on the OnlyFans, because, you know, some people got OnlyFans where they showing toes. There's some dudes out here to get off on looking at toes.
This bitch is busting it wide open. That's what we talking about. We're not talking about foot fetishes. Not like,
she getting the
what we
top
talking
rope type shit. That's what you talking about.
Mean Gene.
Yeah, right. So that's what I'm saying. Again, man, it's hard to gauge. I think I'm gonna ride with you. I've been riding your coattail all. I'm gonna ride your coattail on this one too. Like, I can sit here and say, like, oh no, man, we get money, we get to the bread, this, that, and the third. But it's a whole nother thing if I'm involved with it. Wait, back up. You said I just met her, so let me not go down there.
You on a date? Maybe it's
And
first couple dates. Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Like, I gotta be honest with you.
I got OnlyFans.
So his scenario is different than mine.
Exactly.
But I'm still gonna put myself in your shoes too, as
Okay.
a male. Anyway, but yeah, man. Honestly, I shouldn't, and this is something that maybe I need to work on. I shouldn't judge her, or I shouldn't look at her a certain way, because that might be the way she's making her money or whatnot. But automatically, I'm gonna be like, oh, based on what I see, I'm gonna be like, oh, she with the shits. I just know
And what the shits means what?
Means that, hey, I probably could bust this motherfucker tonight. For real. I can get it.
So just because you see a woman shaking her ass and showing her titties online means that you could fuck easily? That's how you correlate the two?
No, because I see that every day, but the girl in my presence, so I'm gonna
Okay.
think, I'm not gonna think about the other girls that I see. But if she's right here beside me and I'm looking at it, I'm telling you where my mind's gonna go. My mind's gonna go to shit. This if she giving it up like that, then why not me?
Because you ain't paying, my nigga. You're not a subscriber.
Because I'm not paying. I'm not
subscribing.
He's on the date. He's on the date.
This is the first date.
He's on the date.
This is
So
the
he's
first
paying
date.
for something.
I know that. Relax.
Okay. No, I'm saying he's paying for
But
something.
I will say, if I had the same scenario that Reg gave you, and excuse me, we had a little bit of time, and I found out about the OnlyFans later on, it would be tough, man. It would be hard. It would be hard. I can see it tell you a million times over. Oh no, baby, get to the money. You get to the money, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Nah, but you thinking about somebody else in your honey bun.
Okay,
Like,
Reginald.
true. You know.
You did something else, man.
Huh?
I want you to go. Go.
I want to hear what you said.
I'm unapologetic.
I just said you men are something else.
He's unapologetic. Me too.
Listen, you speak your truth, King. You do that.
So I would, like him, I would go check out what's going on. I would test the temperature, see what we got going on. Now, I wouldn't be bothered unless she's on OnlyFans in a gangbang.
I mean,
That's when the red flags go up.
okay.
If she's doing regular sexual activities, I can be cool with that because. Go ahead.
So what if it's not sex?
If it's not sex,
stop equating OnlyFans with sex.
Because he took that route, and you said,
you killed me.
Nah, we talking about OnlyFans. She busting it open.
Yeah, I said
busting it open. I'm not talking about fucking. I mean, like your labia is in the camera. You twerking and gyrating and all.
When you say busting it open,
somebody say, "Hey, she busted open." To me, that means
okay. So in the context in which I was using it, I didn't mean fucking.
Oh.
Because a lot of what I see on OnlyFans and a lot of the OnlyFans that I know people have,
that changes things.
Whatever.
It changes a lot. It changes a lot.
That's why I said it.
Because you told him she busted it open.
People talk about feet. We talk about feet. If you just busting it, if we're taking Chelsea's definition of busting it open, then you just shaking a little bit. You showing a little.
It's not a little bit. It's just like a lot of bit.
Yeah, but are you all right? Are you showing your face?
You asking me, or you saying that she's showing her face?
Is she showing her face?
I would hope not.
We just talking in general.
I would hope not.
Well, okay, then that's fine. I don't mind that. You can show whatever you want to show. Get your money up. Now, when it comes down to it,
hold on. Sidebar: in the sex store, I saw the little mask. Them shits was like $24.
Like the Rey Mysterio
with the eye, with the eyes and the mouth open. But anyway,
did you get it?
Nah, I didn't.
Oh, all right. We'll talk about that later. Because what?
Sooner or later.
My questions.
I got an OnlyFans coming.
Hey.
You said you're not promoting your shit on this podcast. That's not why this is here. It's not free promo, my nigga.
Mind your business, but go ahead.
No, so like I was saying, for me, like that changes things, man. Like, showing feet, showing your body. You know what I mean? People can look at your body. Of course, your body nice or whatever.
So if she
sex sells, but
yes,
sex sells. So at the end of the day, as long as she's not showing her face, a dude cannot go down the street and say, "Hey, that's luscious Lisa 0703." I don't know what the names are on there.
Keisha. Luscious Keisha.
Listen,
crazy Keisha, kinky Keisha.
A man can't come down the street while we out about and say, "Yeah, I know her. I know her. I know that face." Dog, I just saw her playing.
They might not know her face, but they might know her tattoos. No, but I get what you're saying. So what if she's like fingering herself and like masturbating, and that's fine too?
It's fine.
I hear you niggas say this, but I don't believe it. So I hope anybody y'all end up dating. I hope they have an OnlyFans so I can really see how this plays out in real life.
No, I want to meet somebody on OnlyFans.
I want you niggas to end up dating someone with an OnlyFans to see how you feel for real.
Someone with an OnlyFans. I'm not involved with the woman, but I know her. I mean, shit.
I know multiple.
She giving it up on them. She giving it up on them.
But yes, I wouldn't feel any kind of way unless she was like in a gangbang. Then that's a whole different story for me. But
she went to the lumberyard.
Yes, sir.
She lumberyard like that.
9 innings, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
But
wow.
Nah.
Wow, guys.
So
wow.
So outside of that initial, I'm good. So of course, when dating, everything else plays into it. So the more serious we get, then I'll start looking at other things. Like if you still messing with dudes outside of what we got going on, then that's probably a no-go.
Messing with dudes?
Well, doing something for your OnlyFans with other men.
Oh, that's
so that's going to change. That's going to change everything because no, I'm saying the more serious we get, that's going to change things. So if you have the need to do something with somebody for your OnlyFans, and we're together, it's going to be Reggie or it's going to be nothing.
You with that? So you with those? You saying you could or could not be with the OnlyFans?
I could.
So you'd be. With
I could participate in it.
Damn.
I can participate in it.
Okay, you niggas is something else. So she, so if she's just doing something for the general OnlyFans community, shaking, twerking, just don't talk, just let me finish. You're okay with that, right?
Yes.
This is for both of you, right?
No. Even if she's like, if she's fingering herself or doing whatever else, long as it's not another man involved. While
Oh,
we're
you're talking about an okay.
I'm okay with that.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I thought you meant
if we're going to be in a relationship and there's going to be male interaction,
because this nigga just don't ever let me talk. Go ahead.
good. But listen, so if there's going to be interaction,
Well, I don't fucking like him.
I'm cool.
if there's going to be interaction, if it's not another woman,
Okay, I'm with you.
it's Reggie.
I'm with you.
If it could be another woman, but can't be another man. Like that woman can't take your bitch. You wildin'.
She can take her, but no other dicks is
So
going there.
Oh, well, okay. Let's go. Double standard. Let's next. Next.
But hey, have it how you want to.
Next.
Have it how you want to. That's my policy.
Listen, God bless.
I'm comfortable with it.
Whatever works for you. Whatever floats y'all boats.
But so the same thing. So if I'm doing the same thing, I'm not interested in men. I'm not doing nothing with men. So if she say, "Listen, baby, I don't want you doing nothing with another woman outside of me," okay, that's your way. So it's just me and you. I'm comfortable with
that. That's different. You're okay with her doing it with a woman, but just not a man.
I'm not doing nothing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna do nothing with a man. So
he said
it's completely off the table for me.
He's already inserted himself in it. He's
already. If I was doing an OnlyFans and I'm not gonna do nothing with a man. So if she's telling me, baby, listen, no other women outside of me. Okay. But anyway, whatever. Dre, how you feel about?
I mean,
I hate to do this, but
go ahead, tell that shit. Go ahead.
People going through your phone.
Why did you say you hate to do this?
Huh?
Why you say I hate to do this?
Because because so we've known each other for a long time. It can be taken a whole different way.
Right.
But
oh well, let me mind my business. My bad. Let me know when I'm ready. Y'all ready?
You're good. You're good. Because I'm asking you as well. But
I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
But so
I'm gonna keep
in any relationship you're in.
In
any relationship you're in.
Okay.
Let's say because we all had them nights. You wake up, a motherfucker sitting on the side of the bed, or they standing up over you.
Eagle eye.
Or you done got hit in the head with a phone while you sleep.
Stupid ass. I got all the names for you. First 48. I got them all. And your damn phone a lot. Yes, sir. You asking me how I feel?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
Okay, so, man, I'm a firm believer in, bruh, I don't give a damn who it is. The nicest woman, the nicest woman, the most gentle man, the most respectable man. This is the way I feel. If you search deep and long enough, you're gonna find something.
That is my motto.
You're gonna find something that you don't like, and take it. And I'll be quite frank. It's a bunch of niggas out here. That's a bunch of people. I'm gonna talk about this. There's a bunch of men out here that say that they've never done that or they weren't doing that. They full of shit because they have done it. So, and I done it. And guess what? I done got my motherfucking feelings hurt on many occasions. You understand what I'm saying? But straight up. But also too, so I can't see him be like, oh, it ain't, I don't want no woman. I know that's what probably was expected. I don't want no woman to go to a home. No, I really don't. But at the end of the day, just know if you cross over that threshold, you unlock that phone, and it goes for on both sides. You got to be able to take what you see, because, hey, it don't matter. Look, the way I look at it, if it's a woman. For a woman, for example, if I go through a woman's phone, I don't give a damn if she's the toughest woman on the planet walking around, or she's a 4, by looks. Guess what? 9 times out of 10,
Is somebody in that?
what? It's another nigga checking for her now.
Body.
It's another nigga checking for her now. Can you handle that? Can you handle it? That's the question.
And most men can't.
And majority of dudes can't.
You're right.
Majority of dudes can't.
Yeah.
I think just in honestly, in my age right now, I'm 35. I'll say I honestly, and I can be 110,000% honest. I know that if I was to do that and see something that I don't like at 35, 9 times out of 10, I would be able to handle it. Now, but if you would have asked me that 8 months ago, or no, if you would have asked me that 13 months ago, kick my ass. I'm ready to kill somebody. My heart might have been in my drawers if I seen something I ain't like. You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously. But now, who I am today, I understand. Hey, you dig long enough, you're gonna find your issue now.
Ooh, child. All right.
You're gonna find.
So, before you go, Chelsea.
I wasn't gonna go. I was telling you to go.
You wasn't gonna go.
The fuck? No.
You wasn't
Save
gonna
the best for last.
No, definitely not the best. Let me stop. Let me stop. So
Always be uplifting each other. Wow.
and I love you, black woman.
No, you don't. But
I do.
continue.
Y'all don't know what I go through with her, but anyway. So someone going through your phone, where does that leave the relationship with you or the trust?
Shit, ain't no trust. I mean, really, well, hold on. I ain't gonna say there ain't no trust.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say there's no trust. Maybe to a certain degree, yes. But, dog, people get curious, man. You're curious about, I saw a meme yesterday. They say, you want to see who a real nigga is? Unlock that phone.
I did too. Yeah.
I saw that yesterday. And
I saw something like who that nigga really is in his phone or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I
Yeah.
thought about that shit like.
That's true.
So then I think about second, third order effects. If people live by that, it don't mean you don't trust them. Maybe just, you're curious. It's not okay.
True.
Maybe you're curious. Don't mean you don't trust them, motherfucker. Don't mean you don't love them. It just means that you're curious. I don't know. It's a fine line.
Chelsea.
Please, Chelsea. I need it.
You gotta go.
No, listen, Alfred went through your phone. How do you feel about that?
Alfred. He plays you.
He's I'm so fucking tired of him.
Alfie. Alfie went through your phone.
Again, you look for something long enough, you're gonna find something, right? I feel like when you look through a phone, you don't look through it for the fuck of it. You go with the intention of finding something.
And because you're suspicious, right?
Okay.
Because with the intention of finding, you're suspicious. Yes.
Yeah.
So, and what happens a lot is, even if you don't find the thing that you're looking for, you're gonna find something
that support what you're looking for,
to support it in some way, shape, or form. Even if it truly doesn't, you're gonna be like, oh well, why the fuck is she texting? Like, so I went in your phone and I didn't find the thing I was looking for. I didn't find, because we go in there because we know something's up.
Shit, you ain't find shit. Hey, you must have deleted.
No, like, yeah, because you niggas delete. Like, we know the game.
Here we go.
Well, we do it too. This ain't just man.
Nigga, your ass deleted it.
Motherfucker told me.
Oh, you getting personal.
I ain't saying no name. I'm sorry to cut y'all, Chills. I just gotta say.
No, go for it.
You told me, Dre, your phone bone dry, nigga. Your shit bone dry.
That's how
you. I know you. And your shit bone dry. I got in trouble more for my shit being bone dry. That I thought about it. Well, hell, if I did erase some shit, I might as well should have left it up in there. Should have left it. At that point, hell, I probably would have got to sleep.
Oh man, I'm getting so many
thoughts
on this conversation.
Yeah, it's y'all triggered over there. Y'all okay?
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, when you go looking for something, don't be mad when you find it, and this goes for men and women.
Yeah.
But also, There are
Shit.
times when you don't like you go through a phone and you're looking for something, you don't find that thing, you get mad. You're like, oh, this nigga deleted it, or this bitch deleted everything, or you find something to kind of validate your feelings. Doesn't necessarily have to correlate, does not necessarily mean this thing is attached to this thing, but I'm using this because this is how I feel and I didn't find what I wanted. So I need something to validate these feelings because I know you're doing something, nigga. So I'm gonna attach that with that.
Damn. That's real though, man.
But
That's
for me, I am not a go through a phoner kind of gal. Honestly, I did that back in my younger days, but now it's like I'm very much of the belief of what happens in the dark comes to the light.
real.
I'm gonna find out eventually, somehow, some way. It always happens. It has never not happened in my lifetime. It has always come to me. So I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna find out. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be next week. But I'm gonna find out. So I don't even because to me that's just unnecessary stress.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, okay. And then you start overthinking. Well, okay, say for instance, you weren't doing anything and I go through your phone and I don't see anything. I'm going to be like, well, damn, he must have deleted it. And then I'm going to be like, well, where the fuck? Who? Why did you delete it? You must be hiding something because you deleted it. Something that might not necessarily exist, but because I've already got this thought in my brain, me going through your phone only adds fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
And then not finding anything, nigga, you just threw a match in the fire. So, nah, I'm not doing that. Your ass gonna get caught because men are stupid anyway when it comes to cheating. You're gonna get caught.
Stupid as a bitch. So, like again, I'll speak from experience and know that I've been the one that I was that guy that said, man, I ain't going through no woman phone, dog. I don't need to do all that shit. I'm me. I'm cool. When the opportunity presented itself, then the phone started talking, saying, "Trey, open me." Trey, just grab it. Grab it.
Real quick.
Yeah, just grab it. It's cool over here. Put it up. Get the scrolling. And I see feelings hurt. You're looking at a motherfucker crazy in the face. You feel like your world over. Men, we prideful. So
Yes.
yeah, you looking at it. But I'm talking about, like I said, today I would still be upset. But at the end of the day, I could be like, all right, shit, I asked for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, bleep, 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 you mother, bleep, bleep, bleep.
Yeah.
I'm going off. But today I'm like, yo, I asked for that. Yeah, I still look at you like you a motherfucking, you got a lot going on. But at the end of the day, I asked for that because I ran through there.
Yeah. So I have a quick question to kind of piggyback off this. So when you're on a day, this reminded me of you, Reggie, when you're out, right, with somebody, and does the placement of their phone bother you? So if they put it face down or face up?
Mm. Mm.
Who are you asking?
Yeah, who you asking? Who you want to go first?
Both of y'all. This is what I already know Reggie answer, but
You already know Red. Look, that thing tickled Red, so he got to get off his chest about it. You know what? I did not really give a damn about that until a woman pointed that shit out to me. Until a woman pointed it out to me, I didn't notice it. I didn't care. I didn't notice it. But I think when I think about it, I correlate to like phones and all that stuff to my family when I was coming up, and cell phones were just coming into place. Like that's one thing that my stepfather and my mom, they didn't play that. No phones, none of that at the table, right?
Mhm.
So then I think about it. The first thing I do, I might put my phone down or flip it over or whatever. Like to me, at first it was, hey, well, I just don't want to look at my phone. I want to give you my undivided attention. But I've been on that side, but also too, I have been on the side where it's like, hey, look, if this thing, something wrong thing might come across this motherfucker, and it's gonna be World War Z in this bitch. So now Again, at 35, like shit, I mean, I ain't flipping shit over. And if I do, it's not on purpose. At this point in my life, it's not on purpose. It's muscle memory, I guess. We'll go with that.
Okay. Reggie, what are your thoughts?
Good. She got me up out of there. She want you. She got me up out of there. Okay.
He's laughing hard, dog.
She is tickled pink over there, bro.
So my natural instinct is like a natural reflex. If I'm out with you and we on a date and your shit is face down, you sneaky automatically. But that's me with the woman. You sneaky, like, cause you got some shit going on, whatever. Because I've made it a habit to not put my shit down. Yeah. Put my shit down, like face down.
It's hard.
I leave your face up. If something happens, I mean, because so if I'm dating you, and we're not exclusive, I got going on, I really don't got nothing to hide from you. So if let's say another woman was to call me or text me, I can tell you, like, listen, that's such and such, or whoever else. Keisha said, she asked me what's up. Keisha. But anyway, once we get to that level to where we're exclusive, then
it's over.
It shouldn't be no out of the blue message or whatever else. So
right.
So if I do start putting my shit face down, then you as a woman, you already looking at the minor shit anyway. You're gonna notice these small changes. This nigga used to,
like, all of a sudden you put your phone face down.
And he put his face.
Yeah.
You used to put your right sock on before your left one. Now you putting your left one on. You must be fucking with some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just me. I think I just look at that because for the most part, a lot of women dog us out for that shit when our phone is face down.
My shit be face down all the time.
Yes, it do.
Wow.
I know. Shut your ass up. I know. It's very much like you. It's habit. Honestly, it is habit. Don't shit be going on in this phone. I promise you. But it's just because I have this thing. So when I set it down, I don't set it on the back of this. I set it down flat like this. It's just a thing I've always done. It is not like I'm hiding anything. Even if shit was happening in my phone and I was out on a date or something, first of all, I can do what the fuck I want. And then second of all, if it were facing up, I have it so like nothing pop. It just shows like message. It doesn't really say who it's from. Nothing, none of that. Like, so. And if it's a first date kind of thing with the guy or a few dates.
You wanted that motherfucker, huh?
What happened?
Did your shit set up like Area 51, huh?
No, I'm telling you, nothing happens in this phone. It's just
and that shit's
talking about
right. So motherfucker won't even know.
Vibrate.
Let's just stay on vibrate, huh?
Can we talk
my phone is we running over time. My phone never rings.
My phone don't ring. You know why?
My shit don't ring. My shit is always on silent or vibrate.
You know why? But so okay, Chelsea, tell me why. Tell me why your phone's like that, please.
So for me, because when I'm at work,
okay,
like that's just been a thing.
Yeah.
It's just been a thing. So even though I'm working from home now, I'm conditioned to just have my shit off.
Yeah.
Period. So not off, but like when I was in the office, my phone was in my drawer or in my bag in my closet. So I'm regardless of whether it was on vibrate or whatever, I'm not on that bitch. No way. So again, it's not like I'm hiding anything. This is just how it is.
For me, it's like this. I just don't like to hear fucking ringers. I think the shit's bogus. I think at the end of the day, if I'm doing whatever I'm doing, 9 times out of 10 throughout the day, I'm doing. If I'm with whomever I'm with, or I'm doing whatever it is I want to do. It's not that I'm trying to not hear my phone because somebody will call me. At the end of the day, I just don't like to hear no motherfucking ringer. I don't like.
Yeah, especially like when you're texting a bunch of people, like that constant text noise.
Nigga, I don't like to hear it. And that's another.
I gotta watch the shit vibrates on this bitch. Like I don't need to hear it.
But like I said, down to it, I'm in multiple group chats on different apps and all that stuff. I'm like
Right.
going ding, 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 all day long. All
Right.
day long. You know what I'm saying? To the point where even now, hell, some of my player partners, I forget to check the messages because I had to cut that crap off, the notification off. It ain't that
Right.
I'm trying to hide something. It's just that, hey, I don't want to hear that shit all the time. I don't want to hear it.
Right.
Cool.
Reggie like to hear all that shit. He want all the notifications, all of the noises. That's why he looking at us like these niggas.
I ain't looking at. I'm just listening. I'm just listening. I don't have nothing to say. So anyway, so branching off that, so I'm gonna ask you this question. Then we're done. So with all the phone on vibrate, phone face down, the going through phones. So it made me think of this question. So how do you feel about being with someone that is kind of desirable to others versus someone that is not? Like let's just say
I'ma always think my man. I always think bitches want my man.
even if they don't.
He's always desirable.
So let's say if he's not. So let's just say you have the guy that women are after. Like you can go on his social media, whether it's IG, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, and this nigga gets plenty of likes, comments.
Okay.
Versus a guy that doesn't. Like he might get 2 or 3 likes or whatever else. So there's a distinct difference between somebody that women are actually paying attention to, and because I'm pretty sure a lot of women know, like, you may think, oh, somebody want my man, but the reality of it is somebody might not because of the attention he gets on social media or whatever.
What's your question?
That's the question. So how do you feel? So how do you feel about the two? Are you more in tune or want to be with this guy that gets the attention without even trying to get the attention, or the guy that is less desirable to other women?
I can't answer that because it depends on their personality. Like you could be a guy who is very desirable, but you have a terrible personality. You're not somebody I vibe with. I don't want you.
Let's just say they're both somebody you vibe with.
I'm gonna pick who I like them. I'm not picking a guy based off his popularity. I'm not picking a man based off of how many women want him. I'm picking him off of things that I qualify as good characteristics or redeeming qualities of a man. I'm not looking at
aesthetics is not in your views when you look at a man. That's what you're telling me.
Do I look at how he looks? Yeah, but it's ultimately how he treats me and how I feel with him. I'll pick a man that's less attractive if he treats me well and I feel good with him over a man who is very good looking, but he doesn't treat me well.
So that might be different for us because we might be, as men, we're considered to be more visual. But so for you,
you niggas date ugly women all the time.
But so for you,
and I was generalizing. I know y'all don't like that.
You, this woman, that when she goes out to the club or y'all in the lounge or whatever, she's a head turner versus the other woman that wears the baggy, flowery looking grandma clothes or whatever else, because style plays a lot into that too.
Yeah. Okay. You asking me which one?
But you like them both mentally.
Yeah.
And they both stimulate you mentally or emotionally or whatever else. Okay. But the difference is the way they present themselves to you.
Okay. So
you have the attention getter and you have the one that doesn't necessarily get as much as attention.
You know what I think? I think for real. I mean, of course, like you said, as men, you want the head turner, like you do. You want the head turner. But I think for me, what would be the telltale on it is what if I was to choose a head turner, to me it's about what she does with that attention. That's what matters to me. Okay. What she does with that attention. Are you feeding are you feeding into that shit? Is that shit making your head as big as his house?
Got you.
But then that also plays into her personality, Dre. And if her personality ain't like that, then that can't be a consideration. You get what I'm saying? Like,
it is a part of her personality. I agree with
right.
you.
And if you say you vibe with her personality, then that kind of can't go hand in hand.
But I didn't say anything.
But one may overpower the other, right?
You said what?
I'm 35 years old, and at the end of the day,
one may overpower the other because she can like the attention, but that don't necessarily describe her personality. She can be an outgoing person because even the shyest,
go ahead.
Even the shyest of women like attention, right?
Everybody likes
the shyest of people in general, but that don't necessarily describe their personality.
That's not what I said. You just said if what she does with that attention, if it goes to her head, which implies that if it goes to somebody's head, they're narcissist. Like those are the implications of attention going to somebody's head, them feeling kind of bigger than what they are, or right. So that's what I'm getting at. If you're telling me it's going to her head, that feeling is going to reflect in her personality.
Yeah, for sure.
So what if she's shy and it goes to her head, but she's still the shy type?
Then it's not going to her. Then it doesn't go to her head. The pure definition of something going to your head is you feeling bigger or better than what you actually are.
Right.
Got you.
Right. Again, man, at this point, like I said, as a man, you're going to look at the head turner.
Mm-hmm.
However, like that doesn't necessarily take away from, ordinary Jane that's just chilling and want to wear sweats and short jeans and basketball shorts all the time. Like
that's comfortable.
That's what I'm saying. And she might be the trillest of the trio. She just might be. So
what Reggie say?
I ain't saying nothing.
Oh,
I didn't know. My mouth did not open.
I said she might be the trillest of the trio. So I don't know that. If I was putting that in that predicament, I don't know what I would do. I don't know how I would be.
You pick who makes you the happiest.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Supposed to.
No, but you niggas is so vague.
So how many of your women have went out with you with baseball shorts on, a baseball cap?
We didn't say go out. We didn't say go. Who
that you have been with? Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Why would we go out with basket? Like, we about to go fucking play a 2-on-2? Like, no, we're not going out with that on.
But so in general, but we're talking about the plain Jane versus Miss whoever else. Okay, so we'll take that out of the equation.
Reggie, what's time?
We're almost there. I'm about to finish this. But anyway, you got Miss X. She about to put on this nice little fitted tight dress.
Oh God.
These heels. You got Miss Y.
Okay.
That's about to put on this little baggy dress with the flowers on it and some flats.
Any bitch that go out with you with flats on don't deserve your time. And I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Okay.
If she got a dress on and you going to church?
If they go flats with me,
what?
You better take them flats off.
Like
no flats, no wedges, baby. You going out with flats and wedges on with me? I might not say nothing, but in the back of my head, I'm like,
hated it
anyway. But
okay,
listen.
You saying who? Listen, dog. Again,
because you're gonna represent your lady when you go out. You're gonna blah blah blah, whatever else. So when you,
but if wedges are her style, then you can't knock.
You can't even finish your statement.
Exactly.
I can't.
She representing Dre when she go out, right?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Nah, man.
Especially when
she's also representing herself first and foremost.
Yes, but when she's whatever. Anyway, listen, Chels, I had fun. This could be a topic for another day. We can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
But we're not because I got shit to do.
Yeah, but
the flats.
I had a good time. Wedges and flats.
And you niggas can't go out with hard bottom shoes and team Jordans on. Fuck.
Oh, Who got Team Jordans?
I'm not saying y'all do, but
You
you
nasty.
know.
Hard bottom.
The shoe game. This is the wrong crap.
Yeah, I know. Not you two. I know y'all good there.
Yeah, but now listen. All in all, on a serious note, I love you, Chelsea. As just being the black woman that you are.
Much love. Much love.
It's not a lot of love and respect and everything out here that you deserve. Well, that you're not getting, that you're supposed to get.
That you
because
get, don't.
I was waiting for you to rephrase that. Thank you.
Well, I mean, even you still might not be getting it. What you deserve.
Okay.
Yeah, excuse me. I'm drinking a little bit.
I know. I could tell a little bit. You a little saucy. You good, Dre?
Yeah, I'm straight, man.
But I mean, like I said, all in all, I just wish the best for my black women, my black queens. There are us out here that love you and want to protect you and will do anything we can to do that. But it's very hard because of the ones that don't feel that same way. And then for this man that actually found himself in a position to protect Breonna Taylor, and now look at what's happening.
Right.
He is considered one of the main reasons why she's dead because he fired a police officer. You know what I'm saying? So so I understand. I understand what you go through as a black woman. I can't put myself in that position to, because you go through so much more than we do, because you actually are looked upon to actually hold us down as well. And I can't sympathize with that. Well, I can, but
what you talked about.
But not even a few, every podcast. But she has to slide that shit in.
Clearly, it's a reminder that needs to be
but you don't have to remind us.
Sure.
Not necessarily for y'all.
But I get it.
I know y'all are good. And when I say these things, it's not directed toward you. Y'all just happen to be black men, and I'm talking about black men. So,
but yeah, I mean, it's another subject for another day. We both have daughters, and that's our world, and of course,
right.
First and foremost, that is what we are trying to get across. Even when I talk to other black men, I feel a certain way when I hear them talk about or reference black women a certain way, or even when they are comparing black women to other women. I don't have a problem with you liking women outside of your race or whatever else, but to me, there's nothing else that compares to a black woman, and I'll leave it at that.
That's another topic for another day, because I will go to fucking.
I'm not talking on that. There's nothing that compares to a black woman.
But it's something we're gonna talk about. So there's that.
We'll get to that. So I won't even go to that. I'll say
I will sit here and talk about it, and y'all will just listen.
I'll talk with you.
There's no comparison. That's just like
so Dre and I will talk about it. You just sit and listen.
But no, it's another good week, man. Another good pod, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. You don't know how much this is, how therapeutic this is for me. I hope that we are giving some form of therapy to people out there. And I just really hope that we are helping them as much as we help each other. And I'll just speak for me. But again, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for subscribing, liking, all that good jazz. Apple Pod, Spotify, YouTube. Check us out. Y'all stay classy. Mm-hmm. That's all I got.
I never have anything to say at the end.
Never.
I just be like what he said.
Yeah, that's your key phrase.
That is literally what I say every time.
Sure, what he said.
What he said. No, because she ain't going for that.
Right.
What he said.
Though. Right.
No, Chelsea ain't going for that. Not what he said. No, hell no, she ain't going for that.
Yes. Hey, thanks to everybody that actually rocking with us, checking us out. We're going to continue to do this. We're going to continue to bring these topics and talk about everything. This podcast actually was a little bit longer, and rightfully so, because Breonna Taylor deserves more of our time than, what we're actually giving it. That's a conversation that we can continue to go on. But everybody, listen, Black women, I love you. Justice for Breonna Taylor. Black people, we have got to stick together. We got to vote. We got to do everything we can to change the narratives and the actual environment that we are trying to live in right now, because it's not the environment that is conducive to what we're trying to accomplish, But once again, we are unapologetic, we're unfiltered, and we are out.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.